Welcome to your weekly class for 5th graders. This is Professor Saul Quiroz, and today we're going to be talking about topic 10, period of time. But before we get started, please don't forget to wash your hands, wear a mask, stay home, and keep your distance. We're about to start now. Okay, guys, now, before we get started, we're going to continue with our guessing challenge. So, remember, these challenges, they have rules. The first rule is you need to count the 4 images that you have here. You need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to count 4 images. Then you have 1 image that is different from the other ones. So you need to guess which image doesn't match the other ones in the screen. And then at the end you need to tell me what all these images have in common. Let's give you an example. You have a beaver, an eagle, a car, and a polar bear. Which image is different? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes, number 3. Number 3 is different. And what they have in common is they are animals. That's what you need to do. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, image number 1 is the one that is different because everyone else, they are children. In this image, we have a young adult. Next one. Okay, image number 4 is different. It is a cage. Everything else are beach objects. Image number 3 is the different one. It is a bottle. The other images are kitchenwares. Okay. Image number 2 is the different one. It is a consonant. Everything else are vowels. Image number 1 is the different one. It is a beach bucket. The other images are insects. Image number 2 is the one that is different. It's a baseball bat. Everything else are school supplies. Image number 4 is the different one. It is an armchair. The other 3 images are electrical devices. Image number 2 is the one that doesn't match the other images. It is a shower. The rest of the images are bedroom objects. Image number 3 is a t-shirt. The rest images are parts of the body. Okay, if you check your booklet today, we're going to talk about periods of time. We're talking about seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, and years, okay? So, we're going to start talking about weekdays. Weekdays are very important because they help us to measure time. So, let's mention what and which ones are the weekdays that we know. First weekday is Monday. Monday. Second weekday is Tuesday. Tuesday. Third week, it is Wednesday. Wednesday. Fourth day of the week is Thursday. Thursday. Fifth day of the week is Friday. Friday. And sixth day of the week is Saturday. Saturday. And the seventh day of the week is Sunday. Sunday. So these are the 7th day of the week. But each week has 7 days, as we explained. And these weeks, they become months. Each month have around 4 and 4.5 weeks, sometimes 5. So let's see which ones are the months of the year. Let's start with January. It's the first month of the year, and usually we celebrate New Year in January. But here in Panama, we also commemorate the Martyrs' Day, which is commemorated on January the 9th. The second month of the year is February. In February, we usually have some festivities such as Valentine's Day and carnivals. The third month of the year is March. In March, we have different events, very important, and one of them is International Women's Day. But also, we used to return to school, and we finish vacations during the month of March. Then during April, we also have so many days, but one of the most important worldwide is Mother Earth Day. Following, we have May. During the month of May, we commemorate Workers' Day on May the 1st. Later, we have June. June is a month that we use to celebrate and to praise that man that usually guide our steps, and it is there for everyone. So we're talking about Father's Day. But internationally, we have World Oceans Day during June. Then in July, we have Children's Day, but also we have an important worldwide event, which is Bastille Day, which is the National Day of France. Then we have August. During the month of August, we praise and we celebrate and commemorate the anniversary of Old Panama. Later, during the month of September, we have dates or events such as the signature of the Torrijos-Carter Treaty, as well as the anniversary of La Chorrera. Then, during the month of October, we have Breast and Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Later, we have November, which is a very important month for all Panamanians, basically because we have a lot of days where we celebrate, we commemorate, we honor, and we commend our homeland. So it is Independence Month or Patriotic Month. And last but not least important, we have December. During the month of December, we celebrate and we commend that important being that are mothers. We celebrate Mother's Day, and in addition, we also have Christmas like most of people all around the world. Okay, guys, these are the months of the year. Okay, remember, months of the year, they have 4 weeks, more or less. So this is another measure of time. Now, let's talk about units of time. So in order to understand a little bit more about the units of time, you are going to watch a short video. Let's see it.
Many types of tools are used for measuring, and many of these tools measure the same thing. Can you guess what it is? These are tools used to measure time. Some of them measure shorter periods of time, while others measure much longer periods of time. Specific units are used to describe different lengths of time. The second, minute, and hour are some of the smallest units of time. The time it takes you to blink your eyes is about 1 second. If you have a clock in your home that ticks, you can hear how quickly seconds pass. Each tick of the clock is 1 second. The second hand on a clock shows the seconds passing. Stopwatches and some other timers also count seconds. The minute is the next largest unit of time. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Although a minute is longer than a second, it is still a short period of time. You might be able to hold your breath for 1 minute or hop on one foot for a minute. However, you would not be able to do these things for 1 hour. Just as there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Many things can be done in 1 hour. Cooking a meal, taking a bike ride, or mowing the lawn can take about an hour. Of course, some meals, bike rides, and lawns may take less than or greater than an hour to complete. What unit would be most appropriate to measure the amount of time it takes you to brush your teeth? The second, minute, or hour? Hopefully, you brush for more than a few seconds. Hours are too long. The minute is the best unit for measuring this amount of time. It should take you about 2 minutes to brush your teeth. What unit would be best for measuring the amount of time it takes to watch a movie? The hour is the best unit for this example. Most movies are about 2 hours long. Which unit is best for measuring the time it takes a basketball to go from a player's hands to the hoop? The second is the best unit of time to measure this brief action. Knowing how many seconds are in a minute or how many minutes are in an hour can help you compare amounts of time. For example, which is a greater amount of time, 70 seconds or 1 minute? Since 1 minute is 60 seconds and 60 is less than 70, 70 seconds is the greater amount of time. Which of these is greater, 40 minutes or 1 hour? Knowing that 1 hour is 60 minutes and 60 is greater than 40, you can easily say that 1 hour is the greater amount of time. Two friends have a contest to see who can balance on one foot the longest. The first friend lasts 1 minute and the second friend lasts 85 seconds. Who wins the contest? Since 1 minute is 60 seconds and 60 is less than 85, the second friend balanced longer and is the winner. Time is an important part of everyday life, from brushing your teeth to completing chores or doing homework. Knowing how units of time relate to one another makes comparing them easier.
Okay, I hope that you have had a better understanding of some units of time. Now, if you check your booklet, you are going to find that you have a grammar review part that has to do with the question, how many? How do you use how many? How many is used when you want to know the quantity of something. You want to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or more. For that, you use how many. Okay, check out the following explanation. You have how many, which is the question. You have a plural noun. You have the verb does, usually another noun, and finally, the word have. Usually, not always, but let's see. Let me give you an example. You have how many days does a week have? That's your question. You have a calendar here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can answer, you can have a long answer or you can have a short answer. If you have a long answer, you can say a week has 7 days. It's the long answer. But the short one, 7 days. That's it. Okay? Let me give you another example. How many minutes does an hour have? This is your clock. How many minutes? So, an hour has 60 minutes. Short answer, 60 minutes. That's it. Also, you can ask, how many seconds does a minute have? And long answer, a minute has 60 seconds. Short answer, 60 seconds. That's it. Now, let's see. How many months does a year have? Remember, I asked how many days, how many minutes, now how many months. How many, and then plural noun. Remember that plural noun is always be placed after how many? How many months does a year have? You can count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A year has 12 months. Short answer, 12 months. That's it. Now, how many years does a decade have? 10 years. So, long answer. A decade has 10 years. Short answer, 10. That's it. Now, there are other ways to ask with how many. You can have how many plus plural noun again, are, there, place, or additional information. Let me give you an example. How many books are there in this saga? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Long answer. There are 4 books in this saga. Short answer, 4. That's it. Next question. How many provinces are there in Panama? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 provinces in Panama. Short answer, 10. That's it. Next question. How many players are there in a soccer team? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Long answer. There are 11 players in a soccer team. Short answer, 11. That's it. Next question. How many Avengers are there in this picture? How many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Long answer. There are 6 Avengers in this picture. Short answer, 6. Next question. How many cats are there in that basket? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Long answer. There are 12 cats in that basket. Short answer, 12. Remember, how many plus plural, and then you have additional information. You can answer with a long or a short answer. You can practice this with your teacher when you have the proper lesson about it. Before we finish, I want to remind you that you can watch this program via VOD on Channel 1. We want to thank our sponsors one more time. We want to thank you for watching this, and I will see you next week.